everyone. My name is Rachel, and I'm an intuitive healer and a clairvoyant. So today I want to talk about something really interesting. So in the past 3 years, I've become increasingly aware of a collective energy. So a collective energy is exactly what it sounds like. It's a shared energy amongst people. So specifically, I've become aware of a collective energy of fear and confusion and despair. So I've had many clients come to me saying that they feel stuck, or they just don't have that zest they used to have, or they can't find that spark or that motivation, or they just can't feel like they know which way they're meant to go. There's something that's kind of like making them stick, like they can't move forward, and they can't really find it within themselves to figure out what it is or how to move forward. So what I've discovered with many of these people is that they're hooked into and beneath this collective energy of fear and confusion and despair. So because of the way I work, I receive most of my information through images or visuals, as well as feeling. The way this appears to me is like a big, huge, dark cloud or a big, dark blanket. And beneath this dark cloud or dark blanket, there's all these people, so many people beneath it. And they're in the shadow of that dark cloud. So this collective energy of fear and confusion. And they're walking around in there almost, it appears like in an aimless way, almost lost, or feeling deflated, like there's not much to live for. There's no feeling of hope or inspiration. And so what I've seen is that some of my clients that I've worked with have found themselves in that state beneath that dark cloud. Sometimes it also appears like a dark forest where the sunlight just doesn't come through. So if you've heard my videos in the past, you know that I don't take credit for my work. I'm just the channel or the voice. So in some of these beautiful intuitive healing sessions, we've had spirit guides or even loved ones who've passed walk the client out from beneath that dark cloud. So in a recent session, we had a beautiful loved one walk this beautiful woman out from beneath this dark cloud and bring her to a place where she could see her own life again, where she could see the horizon for her, the bounty for her, where she wanted to go, what her purpose was. And this loved one removed her from that energy so that she could also, and this is the important part, is ascertain what is ours individually to heal and what is belonging to the collective. Because when we're connected, hooked into that collective energy beneath that dark cloud, it is very difficult to ascertain what is ours and what is not. And if you can't ascertain between the two, then you can't heal it, right? You can't move forward. And so all of these people who came to me and who were under this collective energy or hooked into this collective energy didn't understand at the time. None of them understood what was happening for them. They didn't understand why they felt stuck or why they'd lost their zest or their joie de vivre. They didn't know. They didn't understand that there was something else playing out for them. So back to this beautiful session where this loved one who'd passed walked this client out. She was then, after he brought her out and disconnected her from the collective, she was able to actually, in our session, remember what lit her up, what she's here for. And I've since talked to her, and was so excited to tell me that she has this new project that she's created, this program that is completely aligned with her purpose. Oh, I just got goosebumps. Completely aligned with her purpose and why she's here. And if her father or her loved one who passed had not removed her from that collective of fear and confusion, it's uncertain if she would have been able to open up to that, right? Because the spaciousness wasn't there. She was being clouded, smothered beneath that lostness, the sense of despair. So I'm going to walk you through a very brief kind of mini meditation to help you feel what this would feel like to rise up and out from beneath the collective fear and confusion. So just taking a moment to close your eyes and just settling in. So just taking a moment to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths on your own. And just becoming aware of your body. Meaning feeling your body, feeling yourself in your body. And now I want you to imagine that off to the left, there's a little tiny pathway, and it's all lit up. And as you breathe, I want you to allow yourself to move up that pathway. Following the pathway. And suddenly the pathway is turning into a ladder of light, and you're going higher and higher and higher. Now just popping out as if you're in the clouds, but really you're above the clouds. And now I want you to imagine that you can look down at your life. Look down at the world. And I want you to feel or get a sense that you can see, or maybe just feel, that there's these dark waves of energy on the planet. As if there is a dark storm. And as you're looking down, you see that there are people caught in the dark storm. They're right in it, underneath it, impacted by it. Now I want you also to just get a sense that there are these massive pillars of light on the planet as well. I want you just to float towards that light, one of these pillars. Place your hands on it. And it's like this pillar of light is saying to you, it's okay, come on in. This is clarity. This is protection. So just go right into it. And now allowing yourself to just drop down in that pillar of light back to the earth. Come down, down, down. Place your feet firmly on the earth. It's almost like a big, huge crystal, a pillar of a crystal, of a quartz crystal. And it's protecting you. And by protecting you, I mean it is keeping you in alignment with love, with Source, with yourself. So no matter what's happening on the planet, in the collective, it's not that we don't care, but we don't allow ourselves to be caught up in it. And I want you to understand this is not selfish. You standing in this pillar of light means that you stand here for others to find you. Others who come out of the dark storm, the dark collective energy. Others so that they can fly on out and they can know where to go. They can come to you and you can stand there in your light going, it's okay. We've all been through a lot. I'll show you the way forward. And of course, it also gives you, and you're welcome to open your eyes anytime, it also gives you a sense of security and well-being and clarity and awareness of what emotions are yours so that you can feel them and release them, feel them and release them without being in that collective storm or underneath the dark blanket. Beautiful. So if you feel to reach out for support, please do so. I'd be happy to be of service to you. You can reach me at rachelshonecker.com. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.